Hi, Gene Burnett from GeneBurnett.com. I thought I'd share a little exercise I've been working on lately, especially if you're developing strength or if you're doing kind of a tournament style or dueling style training where you're up against another person and maybe you're working on your pushing hands and trying to move them and stuff. And this is not so much a drill for attributes that'll help you necessarily with that. This is more for just daily life, where you might suddenly have to do something, either defend yourself or suddenly have to deal with a physical situation of some kind that's difficult. And it's really a practice in dialing in the effort needed to do the task at hand from a relaxed place. If I know there's a fight at 7:30 and there's lights and a bell and a referee and it's going to start at 7:30, all right, I'm going in there, I'm ready, he's ready, we're going to do our thing. But when things happen unexpectedly, your chances are in kind of neutral. I try to be neutral as possible most of the time. Not slack and not hypervigilant, because hypervigilance takes too much energy and slack leaves you vulnerable. So if you're in neutral, you're kind of halfway between the two. And this is a good drill for developing attributes from moving from neutral into something more yang. So basically what we're doing is we start off just exchanging some light energy between us. So really yield, kneel, really yield, and be really soft in the shoulders especially. We can take turns kind of loosen each other up like that. And the idea is to be really soft and relaxed. Don't sacrifice your knee alignment. Keep your knee alignment good. But you're just trading pushes with each other. Be even softer like that. Just yield and soft and relaxed. And just start to notice the circles that you're making as you trade energy. I'm not trying to give him a big push here. He's not trying to give me a big push. But I want that push to meet with not much resistance. I want it to go through me. I don't want him to feel my skeleton. I want him to just feel muscle, if anything. Really soft and relaxed like this. And then every once in a while, I want to try to see if I can take one of those defensive moves that I'm making and just come back with a push. I would like him to not be able to tell when I start to push. I'd like it to just be a surprise, because we're just trading energy and nice and soft. And by energy, I just mean kinetic energy, momentum moving through our bodies. And then periodically, I just want to step in and move. So that basically it's like the difference between throwing a shoe on the ground and throwing a shoe up in the ground, catching it with your hand as it comes down and adding to it. So he pushes, my shoulder rolls, and then at some point I'm going to add to it. I'm not generating my own ideas. I'm not creating opportunities, like I'm moving in looking for weaknesses, trying to find stuff. This isn't an exercise in doing that. It's an exercise in relaxing and softening and letting it come hopefully out of nowhere. Let it come from a movement that's already happening, that he caused. He caused that, and then I'm coming back again. So Neil, if you do it with me, on my side, I'm just relaxing and I'm listening, and hopefully he won't show me or give away when he's going to push. If he does, if he breaks the thread to do the push, maybe not so obviously, I'll say, no, I felt that coming. I shouldn't feel it coming until I'm already being moved. I should just feel like, oh, we're just doing the same soft, relaxed exercise, and all of a sudden I'm being moved. So if you play with this, don't push every 2 seconds. Relax into this, soften, yield, and then every once in a while just notice it should feel natural and like it's just part of what's going on, and I didn't feel that coming at all. And what you don't want to do is break the thread with ideas. Don't have an idea. Let your body give you the idea. It's some circle that's heading towards him anyway. One of my favorites is you push to the outside with this hand, and just push to the outside, so inside to outside. And it just comes around again. So when that push comes, there, see that? It's heading back to him. He pushes, this is heading back again. So right at that moment, you surge in and you move. And if you're receiving it, you just receive it. It's not about being defensive. We can both do it, like either one of us can do it anytime we feel it. And the more you're sensitive to this, the less time you're going to spend pushing. Because these opportunities don't come up all the time. When they do, you don't want to force the moment. Listen and wait for them. and they'll just emerge. And you just add force to something that's already happening. So say you're in daily life, you're in neutral, and all of a sudden you have to do something. It's like you're already in a slight motion anyway, you're not locked, you're not daydreaming, you're there and kind of neutral, and then, oh, I got to do something. And so hopefully it'll help you dial in a response a little bit easier with a little bit less tension and break from your neutral. So thanks for watching, appreciate it. Maybe you give this a try sometime, see if it helps you practice, and if you like this kind of thing, subscribe to my channel or visit GeneBurnett.com.